Hi, good day to you. My name is Victor Fabian Osagai from Mishak Properties and Consultancy. Mishak Properties and Consultancy is a real estate marketing company right here in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you all so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. And please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. Trust me, for the best of the best when it comes to real estate right here in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, this is a channel you need to be clicked to. Today, I quickly want to share with you how, as a real estate investor, how you can make up to $55,000 yearly, that's annually. So let's go straight into it. If you are investing for the sake of, getting cash flow, like I always say that after you've bought or you invested in your own place, that's your own residential house, a place where you're living in, the next kind of investment or type of investment that you should be doing is, the one that will bring cash flow, and also the ones that is going to like appreciate maybe for the long term. So if you're doing that, it means that you're on track and you're doing what the right thing. So if you want to invest in real estate for the sake of getting cash flow, this might be for you. As a real estate investor, the main aim for you is to get it right. And how do you get it right? Is knowing your numbers, knowing what your investments can bring to you every single year or quarterly, as the case may be. In this particular video, I'm going to, compare two house types together and probably see, the advantages and what they can actually bring for you in terms of numbers. The two house types I'm going to compare are the single family units and the multifamily apartments. Of course, the single family unit, a good example is, ideally is the type of house that can only accommodate a single family, say your wife, your children, and yourself. And a good example of that is your duplex, your terrace duplexes or even fully detached duplexes. They ideally are meant to, are built in a way that, they can only accommodate, a single family, you understand? And for your multi-family apartments, they are house types that are actually built to accommodate two or more families, like your 4 flats, your 2 flats, your 3 flats, etc., etc. Now, as a real estate investor, you must know first off your numbers, what it is that you're getting from your investment. Now, the first thing to do as a human being, as every human being needs to do, what your direct investment. That means is a state or a process whereby you buy a particular property for yourself to live in, for yourself and your family. So after you've done that, that's your own residential property, you start looking at investing in properties that can actually bring what cash flow. That's how come people have tenants even in the house that they live in. That's how come people buy more houses and put it on rent and get what cash flow. Then another investment you want to do is long-term investment that will appreciate in due time. That is also what a very smart move. But today, let's concentrate on our numbers. How do we compare these numbers? So for a single family unit, we already said that it's an example of that is what our regular duplex. And let's bring it down to Nigeria, Lagos, to be precise. In Lagos, first of all, you have like a fully detached 5-bedroom or 4-bedroom duplex in Lekki, as an example. Okay, while I was putting this research together, I tried to find out how much it will cost. For Lekki, for instance, you can rent a 4-bedroom or 5-bedroom duplex for 8 million, 12 million. The highest I saw was 20 million naira, and that was just one, and it's actually what a rare case. So it means that the range is between 8 to 15 million naira, depending on the location and proximity. So between 8 to 12 million naira, you can rent what a single family unit, your 4-bedroom duplex, your 5-bedroom duplex, your 6-bedroom duplex. Now let's talk about the demand. Who are those that are actually looking out for a single family unit, a duplex to rent? First off, we already understand that people that have eaten very well in Nigeria, you see people that have people who don't chop belly full. All right, those are the people that are actually looking out for this kind of house types to rent out. It can be your managers, in the bank, your GMs, big guys in the corporate world, multinational companies or international companies, or maybe foreigners. It can also be what your religious leaders, like your pastors, what's it called, your elders in church. They also want what, a quiet place, a reserved place for themselves. Now let's break it down. We all know that in Nigeria, these people are actually very few. So they're like 1% of the 1% in the society. Again, let's look at the cost of maintenance. The cost of maintaining a single family unit can be really high, because you have to put, because of the caliber of people that are coming in, the quality of people that are coming in, you have to put everything in place. So it's possible for you to spend more than half of that rent to do what, to maintain that particular house, because obviously they are going to call you in case they need anything, in case certain things are not fixed or certain things are not in place. So that's what is very important to look at. Another comparison we're going to do is it possible for the single family unit to be vacant? Yes, because a lot of people don't have that kind of money. Most people in Nigeria or in Lagos, for instance, don't have 8 million, 12 million, 15 million naira to spend on rent alone, without thinking of other bills like school fees and all. So it actually takes what, 1% of the 1% in society to do what, to rent that kind of, apartment or that kind of unit. Then we've already looked at the cost. We say it's going to be from the range of 8 to 15 million naira. I said the highest I saw at the time I was doing this research was just what, 20 million naira. Let's do the flip side. The flip side is the multifamily apartment. That's your flats, your 2 flats, 3 flats, 4 flats. Now, the cost of maintaining this particular house type is quite low. It's very low, because you don't really need much. You don't need much. You just to make sure that the place is, okay for whoever that is going to live in. Then the demand for this particular house type is quite high. It's the highest in the market, because we have a lot of people, young couples, young people, young guys, young girls, people that just got married, people that are just, trying to build, themselves. People can actually come, together to rent this kind of house and live in. So the demand for it is quite high, and the maintenance is what is low. The maintenance is quite low, because it doesn't really require much, to stay. Then again, it's very impossible, it's quite rare for the whole flat, the whole unit to be vacant. Now, if you have a 4 flat, for instance, 3 can be vacant, you still have 1. 2 can be vacant, you still have 2. And it's very possible for the 4 of them to be occupied. Now you make more money. Now, what another advantage? Another advantage is, the fact that the cash flow keeps coming. So sometimes it's possible for one tenant to pay in January, another to pay in May, another to pay in September, another one to pay in December. So you see that the cash flow keeps coming. It's not possible to get everything all at once. Let's look at the price range. The price range for Lekki in Lagos, Nigeria is, for a 3-bedroom apartment, is 6 million and above. Let's keep it at 6 million naira. So each flat you get 6 million naira. 6 million times 4, that's 24 million. That's about $55,000 annually. So it means that as a real estate investor, your cash flow, your number is about $55,000 annually. That's 24 million naira. It can come at once, and it can come, they can break it for you. It can come quarterly. However, annually you have made $55,000. That's 24 million naira. So compare that with a single family unit. If your aim of investing is not to live in that place, it's not a residential place for you to live in, I think from my expert advice that you can go for what, a multi-family apartment, because you will earn more. Compare 12 million, 15 million to 24 million naira. I mean, each flat pays 6 million naira each. If you calculate that, it means you have what, 24 million naira. And by approximately, it means you have what, $55,000. That's a lot of money, and it can go a long way. Now, that's how to know your numbers. When it comes to real estate, numbers is everything. You must know your numbers and know how, you can plus and minus both your costs and the profits you're going to get from the investment. Cash flow is king. Rental cash flow is king. And if you do it rightly, you will enjoy cash flow for the rest of your life. My name again is Victor Fabian Osagai. I hope I've been able to help you. For more information about how you can invest in real estate right here in Lagos and in any part of Nigeria, please kindly hit numbers on the screen. You can call and you can send a message on WhatsApp, and I'll be here to answer all your calls. Thank you so very much. I hope to see you again. Kindly subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe, and I hope this has blessed you. Thank you so very much and have a beautiful day. Bye.